Yo guys, Gaz Burrows here, burrowspt.com. I've stopped losing fat, what now? A lot of people approach me with that question. Maybe you're asking that yourself. And there's always an aura of panic with it. I'm not losing any more weight. I'm on a fat loss journey and I can't lose any more weight. Where do I go from here? Well, the first point you want to look at is, are you in a caloric deficit? We must be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. If you are not losing weight, you're not in a caloric deficit. So we want to check in on that first and foremost. You could find your maintenance calories first by using an app or tracking your food for a period of time. You can look at portion control, you can look at activity levels. However you want to do it, we'd want to make sure we're in that deficit. It's a must, you know what I mean? You have to be in that deficit to lose weight, and if you're not losing weight, you're not in a deficit. The second thing to ask yourself is, how long have you been in that caloric deficit? If you've been in a deficit for 2 days, chances are you're not going to see a huge response from that. It's important we give it time. Stick with it a little longer before looking to jump ship or try something new or go into panic mode and think that you're not making steps towards your goal. The third thing to ask yourself is, how do you know you have not lost weight? And what measures are you using to track progress? So if it's scale weight, for example, which a lot of people opt for, you might be losing body fat. Scale weight might not change, especially if you're on a resistance training program, or depending on what you've eaten, for example, the day before, your scale weight might not change or might even go up slightly. Whereas if you're using progress photos and you're not seeing any difference, then yeah, the chances are you might have hit a plateau. But it's important we check in on how we are measuring our progress and make sure it's a suitable form for fat loss. For example, if you're losing body fat and not weight, go off progress photos, go off measurements. Maybe shift focus to more of a strength goal. Take your mind off fat loss. Do you know what I mean? Focus on something else and fat loss will link into that. Scale weight is never linear, it's never 100% accurate, and only if you're really obese is it going to provide a good measure for fat loss, really. So what can you do going forward if you've plateaued with fat loss and you want to continue on your fat loss journey? Be consistent. So make sure you're in a deficit, make sure you stick with that deficit over a period of time, and make sure you accurately track progress with a measure suitable for fat loss. Being in a caloric deficit for 2 days, for 5 days, for 7 days, even 2-3 weeks may not see results at first, but if you stick with that over a period of time, then if you're in a deficit, it'll happen. Trust the process. Only after say 3-4 weeks you still haven't lost body fat, then you might look at increasing your activity or reducing your calories a little bit further, or checking in on what you're actually eating and what your current lifestyle is to see where amendments can be made to ensure you carry on hitting your goals. So that's it, guys. If you plateau with your fat loss, check in on those 3 things and be consistent. Take it easy.